Hey YouTube, this is Other Purple One. I woke up this morning about 5 o'clock. I turned the computer on and pulled up my emails and nothing. So I checked and Yahoo was down. So I could see, but I couldn't open and read. So it was a little bit disheartening. I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? But within an hour or so later it was up. So I don't know how long it was down, but that just reinforces the communication problems that we will have if the grid goes down, internet goes down, cell towers go down. So work on your comms plan. We're frantically working on playing catch up. I might do a video today on that. Comms is my weakest link because it's technology and I hate technology. But let's get right into boots on the ground. If you have anything to add, please send it to Southern Prepper 1, number 1, Southern Prepper 1 at yahoo.com. Lots to cover today. I really need to do another one this evening because I can't catch up, but that's a good thing because you guys are sacrificing a few minutes of your time and giving me information so I can share it, and it is appreciated by me and definitely by the subscribers. I get a lot of thank you, and to tell people, hey, thank you for sending this in. It's important. This is where I can find out what's really going on, and thank you. Let's get right into it. I live near Kansas City, near a major railroad lines running north and south of my house. In the past year, I would hear 4 to 5 trains every day. Now I might hear 1 a week. I'm also close to Interstate 70. Very few 18-wheelers on the highway. Local traffic is very light during rush hour. I've been waiting since February 7th to get a hardwood bedroom dresser. The furniture store keeps pushing the expected availability date out. I still don't know. I still don't have my $900 dresser that I paid for in February. Increase in road rage. I got a bunch of these, and I actually saw road rage personally. I was out in the country, came to a four-wheeler stop. The vehicle to my right had been there probably, I didn't even see him pull up. He was sitting there when I pulled up, so he was there for a long period of time. I didn't go because I was waiting for him to go. He looked over, I waved him on, and he then went and gave me the finger. I was very nice about it. It was a waving on and giving that man permission just so we don't cause an accident, and instantaneous road rage. So be careful out there. Also, this person said they're seeing the pricing in their area just double. A lot of people are saying prices are going up, and they're probably going to continue to go up. This is from New Zealand. They have seen a major hike on food and gas. They really don't have any major shortages of food, but some gaps at the grocery store. They also said that they used to have an oil refinery. I think it was called Marsden Point. It was the only refinery in New Zealand. It was owned by the government. But in 1984, the government made it privatized, so they gave it away. Plus, giving it away, they gave the company $80 million. March of 2022, they closed the refinery down totally. They actually poured concrete in all the pipes, so it will never be used again. So to my knowledge, and to this person's knowledge, there are no refineries in New Zealand. And I don't think they're doing any drilling of oil. So New Zealand has to rely 100% on outside international imports, which is crazy for their national security interests. They said they have about a 90-day supply of gas in the country. So if worse comes to worse and they can't get any more gas brought into them, within 90 days or shortly after that, they would be out of luck. Their country would grind to a halt. This is important. This is from, it used to be called, I guess, GE Transportation. Now it's called Wabtec. They build new, and they also rebuild diesel engines for locomotives, marine use, and stationary purposes. They were hacked last week, and all production is shut down to about 20% of production running. So 80% of production is lost because of this hack, and they are not fixed yet. So that is very important. A lot of troop deployments. Hundreds of people from Fort Campbell has been deployed to Europe. I spent many years at Fort Campbell, so I sort of keep up with that place because a lot of good years there for me and my family. On Monday, 27th of June, at noon, all Frontier communication went down for at least 12 hours. This would be a large part of upstate New York. So what happened was they had no credit card. They had no way to do business unless you paid cash at all the businesses in that area. And they lost the cell and they lost internet for 12 hours. This person says Mylar bags. They bought them from Wallaby, Wallaby, and they've been back ordered for 3 weeks plus. And this is what this company does. They sell Mylar bag. This is their bread and butter product. So if they're out or can't get them, then it's probably a major problem. So if you're needing Mylar bags, get them ordered now so they can start that process of getting your name on a list. This is from Concord, North Carolina. The seafood restaurant that's their favorite in the area, prices have gone up 50%. And they also put an 18% automatic tax for a tip because they're finding out that people paying those large bills are not tipping as generous, so it's hurting their work staff, and they've automatically put it on there. Also, in their area, all the restaurants in their area are very low workers. They have reduced hours, and some of them actually close. Walgreens in their area, shelves are thin, especially the feminine products and sunscreen. This is a good one. This comes from the Chicago area. They say no noticeable shortages, but prices are up. But they said, but not unreasonable. And then they gave me some examples. 10-ounce bags of M&Ms went from $2.50 to $5. Cream of wheat went from $2.50 to $6. To me, those are unreasonable. So I'm a little confused on that. To me, that's outrageous. That's huge inflation. Also, they noticed price increase are greater the further you get away from Chicago downtown. So as you go away from Chicago downtown, the prices go up. In their neighborhood, 5-gallon big bottles of water are almost gone. The dairy counter and frozen section are fully stocked. When I was visiting a family in Indiana or Southwest Michigan, when they visit people, I noticed empty shelves and crazy prices. So it sounds like Chicago's getting the products they need. She said people in general do not see that there's anything wrong and they're living their life normally. They did say rent in the Chicago region has gone up on the average $200 to $400 per month. So that is a huge increase. A $400 increase times 12 is $4,800, almost $5,000 you have to come up out of your budget. They said commercial real estate is taking a hit. That's probably also caused by people working at the house. Healthcare, hard to get appointments. Their doctor said doctors are slammed with cases of things they have never seen before. I'll read that again. Doctors are slammed with cases of things they have never seen before. Let me continue. This is out of the Chicago area. She did say religious freedom is still intact. Overall, people are receptive, I guess, to the gospel. Churches are in the area are out evangelizing, and worship teams are on the street. So that's awesome. There's going to be such a need during these troubling times for spiritual guidance and for help. Jobs, worker shortages. Sometimes they don't even get an interview for a job offering, and she said these are good paying white-collar jobs. A lot of people are working from home. This is the new normal up there. So public transportation is less crowded. Also, co-workers have moved out of state, but they can still continue to work for the company. Her company is a large corporate bank. They just gave a raise. It was a 3% raise to all non-management employees effective July 1st. So it's coming up to compensate for inflationary pressure. But this is definitely not the norm, this raise. This is Connecticut. Dog food. 6 months ago, a can of dog food was $1.59. Then it went to $1.79. Then it went to $2 a can. Person wants to tell us, make sure you stock up properly for your pets. This is Reed City, Michigan. This is a hub pump station. I think this is oil or gas, and they have a 6-month wait for parts to fix things and do their maintenance. Also, a propane company sent this person a notice raising their rates. The bill is probably going to go up about $100 higher per month for propane. This is a large explosion in Louisiana. It was a natural gas pipeline in the South DeSoto Parish. I haven't really looked into this further, but I will on my next report. This person works for the railroad. I have had numerous people work for the railroad send me stuff, and they're all, I could just change the name on the bottom. They're the same exact thing. It is so bad, I believe there should be a congressional investigation into rail safety as we see with all of the crashes. Now, some might be human error, but there's a lot that are probably not human error. They're more related to maintenance issues. Basically, all the people that sent me said these same bullet points. Not enough workers. They're green. They do not have enough experience to do the job they're doing. The maintenance is not being done properly because of time. They're being signed off, or a Band-Aid has been put on the problem. I will quote, "We have been cut so far to the bones that we can no longer safely maintain our tracks." This in itself should at least have a congressional investigation when numerous people are telling me that. I'm not even in the business. Rail traffic needs to be investigated. He said railroads are all about profits and workers means little to them. He also mentioned that the unions and the local government officials are just like this, so that's why it is profits over safety. This is from the Ozark Mountains. This is an average guy with a family. He's in Missouri. They live on 50 acres. They have a creek that provides drinking water year-round. They have a family-sized water filter system that they use. And they've just started buying extra canned foods and other food items. They want to do more, but they're on a budget. This is like everyone else. They're getting started, so continue. You're on the right track. If you're started, you're on the right track. You might have a long ways to go, but at least you're on the track. 95% of America is not on the track at all. And when they do decide to prep, the rush at the store is going to be dangerous. So get your prepping done now. He says fuel, food, and other costs are skyrocketing in his area. He had a broken window on a van. It took a month just to find the right glass to get it fixed. He shops at Aldi's, and he said many items completely sold out. The meat section was bare. A case of water, he sent a picture, was $6.99. I think it was a 24 pack. $7. This person works in the water and wastewater treatment plants facility. He says it's a hard time finding parts to keep things working. That's over and over and over, either in the waste management or the water, that I am hearing from these people. Parts are hard. Parts are hard. Also, chemicals. He says it's hard to get chemicals. He's worried about running out. They haven't run out yet, but they've come close. And that's a recurring theme. The chemicals to keep the water safe for people that live in the cities or the suburbs without a well. I think it could become a serious problem. So get your water filter systems. He says this could develop into a public health emergency if they do not maintain the chemicals right. One report was that the one place has actually cut their chlorine down to an acceptable legal level, but it's cut way back. This person sent this in from Texas. Bacon prices. This is a major city, and I think it's called Tom's Thumb. Might be a high-end grocery store, I don't know. But they had to pass on bacon. 1 pound for $26. It must be a really good quality bacon, but still, $26. This is a person who had taken a trip and had some flights. The flights basically were delayed and canceled. A rough time getting to where they wanted to. They actually were stranded, I think, for 2 days, but the airlines had to put them up in a hotel. But they said, I quote, "Start to plan for a second world and third world service here in the United States." And they also said nothing much runs on time anymore. This is University of Florida hospital system. They gave me the exact hospital, but all you need to know it's a hospital system in the University of Florida associated with. One department was notified of pending layoffs, possibly the whole department. They have about 40 medical workers in this department. Insanity. We are already having more medical issues, and now we're laying people off. This is a Dollar General in Louisiana. There's actually 3 stores close by, and they have temperatures in 105 degrees. And 3 of their stores, they have broken air conditioners. So the store is really, you can't go in there in the afternoon. It's just too hot and muggy. So hopefully they can get these air conditioners up. If they're missing parts, it could be a long wait. This guy works for an auto parts maker that supplies Honda. So they make parts that goes directly into Honda cars. And they've had cutbacks, only getting 20 hours a week. Only getting 20 hours a week. They keep losing people because of this, because people with families cannot, afford only 20 hours a week. So people are leaving, trying to find other jobs. This is down in the Florida Keys. This person has a problem with fresh water because there is no fresh water sources. It's all seawater. So I'm going to talk to them hopefully today and give them some suggestions. But it is a struggle if you don't have fresh water. They also said that the dollar store closed near them. One person said it was because they had no employees. Another person said it was because they lost their lease. So it doesn't matter what the thing is. A Dollar General store has gone out of business. Also, the power company notified them that their rates will be going up 30%. 30%. This is from the UK. This is the biggest supermarket over there. And 6 tomatoes used to cost 75 pence. Whatever 75 pence is worth. But now that same pack has been reduced to 4 tomatoes for 90 pence. So major inflation and shrink inflation. Cheese is up 30% over there, but milk is about the same. This is garbage pickup in Branson, Missouri. It was $40 for 3 months. It is now $102 for 3 months. This person is concerned about heating oil. They contacted their heating oil company just to see roughly what the price is, and they were told it's probably going to be $5.50. But this could drastically go up. It might come down, but probably won't that much. This family uses 900 gallons. When you do the math, that's almost $5,000 just to heat their house. Also, they got notified that the electric company is planning on doubling rates on August the 1st. So their $200-month electric bill could turn into a $400 electric bill. This person ordered a grain mill. I think it's made in Germany and it's coming from Germany. They ordered it in early April and it's still not here. So a reminder, if you need a critical piece of equipment, if you've put a lot of grain back and especially wheat back, make sure you have a way to grind it. Look into it immediately. This is a good news. This is a massive 1 million square foot meat processing facility that is coming to South Dakota. So this is good news. I just hope they have really, really, really good fire insurance. This person's an outside sales representative for a major automotive aftermarket supplier. Auto parts just going up, up, and away. Won't go into detail about it, but they're all going up. An automotive lift that they have is going from $8,700 to $10,700. So that's a $2,000 increase on July 1st. Also, most of the other equipment will be going up a large percentage too on July 1st. One of the auto paint suppliers they deal with just pushed a price increase of 10% on June 20th. Another one of their paint suppliers pushed a 6% just recently. And this is on top of other increases for the year 2022. They said our retail stores have pages and pages of price increases every day. This person sent a sweater to West Virginia. Sent it from West Virginia to Ireland for a Mother's Day gift. And the shipping was $56.50. When the mama got it, she had to pay an additional €28 to get it. So I don't know if that was additional tax, shipping, or some type of custom. This person says cheap 12-ounce bacon at Dollar General in Texas is $6.50. $6.50 for 12 ounces. So that's probably pushing it close to $8 or more for 1 pound of bacon. This is a forklift manufacturing facility. They have all these unfinished forklifts. They cannot get the parts for them. So they went ahead and started storing them in a new warehouse they have. And the large amount of forklifts in a small little spot has started to crack the new concrete floor. So I don't know if it was just poor concrete or if they did not, make it for all this weight. So now they have cracked concrete. This family's moving out of Baltimore. 0 U-Hauls, trucks or trailers. I'm getting that from California also. This is an update from South Africa. He always sends me great stuff, but they're going into a stage 6 blackout or rolling blackout. So for about 11.5 hours today, they will have no electricity. It's getting worse over there. I still have a couple more, but I'm going to be running out of time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sending it in. Thank you.